Hey guys, this is your boy the RC Coach. This is the Oval Season 2, Episode 11. So, it did start off with Barry, and we knew his door was in the bag, but I didn't know. The thing is, I don't even know what was in the bag. That's why he freaked out and threw it back at him, so now it makes sense. And we knew Ruth was in the bag, and we already knew that, that I kind of lied, talking about he's not in Rakadushi, but then, do y'all think Ruth really gonna escape? Cause the thing is, she's still part of the Rakadushi. Now Talia escaped, but this was season one when she killed herself. She in her own life. But the thing is, on Ruthless, I'll be confused, yo. Do y'all think that she gonna make it to season 3? I don't know. It's confusing. The way they did this, still don't get it. I see why that many people didn't tune into Ruthless, but Ruthless is a good show. Don't get me wrong. So is the Oval. So yeah, that's what happened. They made him open the bag, and of course he threw the bag out, and then we see Ruth, and Ruth said she want the money if you want to see your daughter again, cause we know she's the mother too, and that's the reason why Barry was pissed. And of course we see Ellie and Hunter getting it in, and of course, Alan walked in, and he saw them fucking. Now of course he went outside and waited because he didn't start a fight because he wouldn't fight his own boss. So he just sat there and wait. And basically, she even said, he even asked her, who is that? And she said, nobody. Can you remember? She didn't want us to do him after the way he treated her, the way he, I don't want to say manipulate, the way he abused her. And that's why she got that abuse on her face. I'm surprised Victoria didn't notice this, but Hunter did because he saw it. And quite be honest, guys, Victoria was smart. She's smart when she told Hunter off, and I know I'm jumping ahead of myself because we see him get in the shower. Of course, she took the boxes, put it in her bag, and put it on her so she can get the boost. Because, Victoria did tell Hunter, you need to fire her. I don't think Hunter's gonna fire her because I know how much he like having sex with young women. And now, that's week, Victoria gonna see her looking at a woman's boobs while she's a doctor. Remember, Jason came on her by jacking off to her. She didn't like that at all. They're all gonna be there. Of course, Gail's still missing, and I'm think she gonna appear soon. Now since she been kidnapped. So, and we already know that your mother is dead. And I guess that's what he repeated because she know Victoria wasn't thrilled. I mean, Victoria was happy that her mother was dead. Like she didn't care, but she didn't like the fact that her son killed someone. Those two were going at it from the beginning. A little bit of argument, talking about take your ass to bed, and she told her you take your ass to bed, and then that's when she told him to shut up. And of course, that's why he was sneaking. That's why she was sneaking out. Of course, Jason is a creep, and he admitted. I had to say this to you, man, but it's not a compliment. It's not a compliment. You should be upset, but not most killer are. Not most killer are. Cause we didn't see Lily in the episode. We see Bobby and Max going in, getting into it. We know Max had a nightmare about his partner. Remember, he wanted to see, try to save her last season, but Carl called him over here just to set him up. And guess what he said? And that's why Barry was set up. Nothing happened to him though. They didn't hurt him or nothing like that. But speaking of which, of course, Barry was thinking about how he's gonna get the money, how you gonna get his daughter. And I know Sam did say they was gonna help, but I feel like, do Sam even care about Barry's daughter being kidnapped? We didn't even see him in the episode. Thank God for that. We don't need to see him because they only had nothing going on. We didn't see Kareem. We didn't see Sharon. I was happy not to see them because pretty much we know Richard and Nancy was getting into it. At least Richard was because he's still upset about the father. And of course, Barry snapped at Richard for the first time. He snapped at Richard. Now we know he snaps at Nancy, but He snapped at both of them, telling me, y'all not gonna continue to put me in the middle of it. I don't know, man. I feel like he put himself in the middle, but I could be wrong. But that's what he said. He's just tired of being in the middle. He just want to get his daughter, and that's it. He just want them to fix this. And yeah, that's when he find out. That's when Barry found out that Richard was about to get with Nancy, but not Nancy. Um, what was her name? What was her name? Uh, Fiona. I forgot her name. Whatever her name is, she was gonna get it in, but she wasn't no part. She didn't want no part of it. Remember last episode, she just wanted. She said, "You were the voice and sing. We were got together, but until then, I don't want to be no second base." So Rita, is it Rita? Is it Rita? Whatever her name is. She bet, yeah. Barry wasn't happy about it, and she even got. He didn't just get on his father. He got on both of them. I said, okay, Barry, that was a good advice. Hope he take his own advice. He was kind of, being a hothead towards Daikon and the Wackadoosy, but it looked like he's trying to be calm. But I feel like it's not, cause Richard told him he don't need to go out there alone. He need to be with him. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he gonna get his daughter back or not, and I hope so, cause I'm sick of this storyline. Let him do something different, and I damn sure don't want him and Sharon back together. Let her ass stay with Kareem. Do you want to be with that dude? And I feel like that is her ex-boy. That's why they know each other so much. Now it makes sense. Let Barry be single, because that's how it should have been on season 1. He could have been a single father. And focus on that. That's all. And, yeah. I don't care if he dates somebody else again. As long as she's loyal, way loyal than Sharon. If she was way loyal than her, then I would trust her. I even knew Sharon wasn't loyal. And Barry never cheated on her. Ever. And of course, what else happened? We see Carl in the bed with Dale, or whatever his name is, in the bed with Dale, and of course they was getting it in. Well, they wasn't getting it. They was laying next to each other. 'Cause Donald, what was her name? Maria, whatever her name is. Laura. Laura called, her husband, wanted to see she okay, and basically she wanted to talk to the head chief of staff. I said, no, that's not a good idea, sweet. That's not a good idea, because Donald is gonna have Carl kill you. I'm telling you, it's not a good idea, and I knew he was gonna do this. And you know what? I shout out to Jeremy, because he pointed out there that she was gonna be that she was gonna be dead by the hand of Carl. 'Cause man, she's made a big mistake calling Donald when we know he's into that stuff. That's why they covered everything up about Jason. Jason was supposed to be committed, but they kept him around. He should have been locked up for what he did to these women. When he killed Jean, when he killed Mob, and also killed Denise. Still don't get how he did, because the dude is sneaky. So I'm gonna be honest with that. Anything else I want to talk about? Now we did see Sam, and then you see the cops, I'm gonna say the FBI and the police officer, and of course Sam is the Secret Service, so of course they see the body. They think it was suicide, but it wasn't the case. We didn't see Priscilla on the episode, but we will be seeing her next week. She knew something's going on with Victoria and Sam. But I feel like Sam is going to have his guard down again, and I feel like he's going to get in with the First Lady. Big mistake, Sam. And Sam is one of the smart one. I thought he would be committed, being loyal to Priscilla, because Priscilla, you're going to prove, I feel like he's going to prove her right, because she already thinks something's going on with him and Victoria, especially that perfume smell she be wearing. So yeah, Priscilla just don't trust him. I don't even know if they're gonna get a divorce. Now I know Richard wanted the divorce. That was last week's episode. And then he said he would try to. If she want Richard to forgive her. If she want Richard to forgive her, then you need to tell who the dad is. Now, of course, he's not gonna tell it. He's done asking. He said, "You don't have to tell me, cause we already know we're just gonna find out." He do be going back, and that's why he been doing some research and find out who the father is. And we're gonna find out. I'm hopefully this shit be more done and over with, cause I'm waiting for this shit to be dialed down, so we can move on to the next storyline. So yeah, man, Carl did kill Carl and Dad was going with Donald. Carl. I think Carl hung up on Donald because Donald went over there and he wanted to find out what was going on, who he's in the bed with. Cause Carl's still upset because Donald chose Lily, but we already know he don't love her. If he did, he would let Carl alone. And he admitted, he told Carl, "I love you," when he grabbed his face, and Carl wanted him to leave. And of course, he went down there to talk to Laura, and before he killed her. But I already knew he was gonna suffocate her. That's why he put those curtains. Yeah, she's dead. And then the husband gonna be devastated when he find out that she was murdered. But pretty much, I'm I'm guessing we're gonna see what happens because they trying to keep her mouth shut. She won't go out and talk. Cause we know people like that, and I feel like Jason's gonna be on. You remember what Jeremy said when I watched his video? He said that Jason's gonna be on season 3. We might see Gail on there too. And they not gonna get rid of this dude, and hopefully on season 3 something do happen to him. Anybody can find out, cause Priscilla already know he did it. He killed Jean. We still don't know who killed Jean's boyfriend though, cause I don't think it was suicide. Cause that's what they think. They think it was homicide. How it is, man. Um, of course, um, Ellie and Alex, or whatever his name is, they was getting into it because she told him, "What you doing in here? You need to leave." And she don't want nothing to do him because you remember how he treated her. And of course, he even said, "I love you." And now, remember, he was pissed off when he walked in on him because you remember Jason was trying to get him to kill the parents, the first lady and the president. He didn't give a shit. He just wanted them dead. Remember, he wanted to kill them both. Victoria. But we already know he's not gonna do it. And I guess we're gonna see what happens next week because I already watched a little clip. And I can't wait. Anyway, guys, that's it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, pre channel notifications, share this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.